The reason why it is important that people remember their divinity is because that is when they'll feel empowered. They'll feel a sense of purpose in their life. So often, many of us are just identified with our human self. And a lot of people feel depressed, anxious, lost, hopeless, and all of that. And so when people remember their divinity, then they feel that life come back to them. They feel like, oh, I do have a purpose. There is meaning in life. And they move forward from that place. And so then it's important to integrate equally your humanity and your divinity. Not go off on the other end where your divinity is all you focus upon and all you identify yourself with, because you chose to come into this lifetime as a human, and that was the most important thing. So you don't want to deny your humanness. Instead, you want to integrate both of these beautiful things, and that's really where understanding that our humanness and our divinity are complementary, they go together. And so when we expand our consciousness and get out of, the thinking about duality, it's like this is better than that, or, our humanness is better than our divinity, or vice versa. Instead, it's looking at it like they're compatible, they work together. So when you step out of duality consciousness, you can come from the place of both my humanness and divinity work together. They both are these two aspects of me. They're complementary. So when I integrate them together, that's when things can really shift. That's when I really feel alive. That's when I really feel a sense of purpose. And we can come back to why being in the present moment is so important. Because when we're in the present moment, it's like we're conscious of both our humanity and our divinity. So when we're sitting in the present moment, we feel our humanness, we feel our body, we feel where we are on the earth, we feel what's around us, we're feeling the sensations or emotions that are arising within our physical body, while simultaneously feeling the presence of who we truly are, feeling our connection to Source and all that is. So it's really important not to identify solely with our humanness or identify solely with our divinity. It's honoring both of them, honoring this life as a human, and weaving them together, using all that soul power that you have from the wisdom that you have at a soul level through being connected to Source and all of that, and then also really embracing your humanness, embracing what is here, what's happening in physical reality. And then it's from that place where you integrate both of them and you're really seeing the compatibility that both has, is really things can take off for you. You can live your life with meaning and purpose and more ease, flow, and grace, because you're more flowing with life and you're flowing with the lessons and experiences and really feeling the richness in each moment, whether it may be deemed as a good, happy experience or more of a lower, denser experience. When you encounter these, you're really finding the richness within them, because in this human experience, the ability to feel, the ability to create in physical form, all these things you couldn't do in a high dimensional reality where you were just a being of light. You couldn't do that. So this is why it's such this cool vibrational playground you get to play in. So integrate your divinity and your humanity, and realizing that they're both divine. Really work with them together to really support you in your life moving forward. Really embrace all of you, the fullness of you. Anything that you feel is uncomfortable, bring it in close. Be present with it. Bring it love and listen to it so you can truly gain all the wisdom that you can from it. Much love.